Hello everyone, welcome back to another session in Google Cloud. My name is Suresh. Without any delay, let's look into the Google Lab. In this lab session, we are going to look into classifying images with pre-built TensorFlow containers on Vertex AI. Without any delay, let me start the lab. And in this lab, I'm not going to explain the theoretical or any technical terms. What we are going to do is like we have given a few set of tasks in the session. So we are going to execute the same. So you can see the task provided. So we'll complete the task provided as per the instructions provided to us. At any point, you can pause the video and go through the context or go through the overview as needed. Let me do the task zero first, that is to set up the environment. Okay, so you see in this lab, the learning objectives would be building a DNN, drop, understand how to use the top of DNN, convolutional CNN, and how to deploy image classification using Google Cloud Vertex AI. So far, task zero is completed. So let's enable the Vertex AI API for that. Navigate to Vertex AI dashboard, enable all recommended APIs. You can see the notifications as well. So everything is getting enabled. Just to check with my progress. So now let's create a bucket. Before creating a bucket, let me copy this project ID that might be much needed and navigate to cloud storage. It's create bucket. I'll give a name as project ID and then choose the region as Europe West 1 and I will leave the rest of them as default. On it. I will leave this as I will uncheck this. Let me check the progress as well. Looks good. Now let's launch a Vertex AI instance. For that, we'll navigate to Vertex AI navigation menu, Vertex AI workbench. Click on user manager notebook, select create new. So I will name the notebook as lab workbench, the Europe West 1 and the zone as West 1B. Continue. And here in the environment, we don't have environment TensorFlow interface 2.6. We have one environment 2.11. To be safer side, I will select 2.17, the latest. And I will continue. I won't change anything in machine type. No changes in disks, networking as well, IAM and the policies, securities on create. So this is going to take some time, about 2 to 3 minutes. And what we are expecting is like will be expecting an open Jupyter lab to be enabled. So once that is enabled, we'll look into it. So we have the open Jupyter lab. It took me about 2 to 3 minutes. So let me click on that. In the meantime, let's check the progress as well. Okay. So in task 3, um, we'll select the terminal and download the repository. Big cloud. So let's wait for all the files to get downloaded. It will take only few seconds. In task 3, we'll navigate to the specific location. Let's check. Let's check the progress over here. So that is also completed. So moving on to task 4. Task 4, so training data analyst, courses, machine learning, deep dive to computer vision fund in the labs, classifying images using with rebuilt TensorFlow container. So let's hit the terminal. For the benefit of our time, what I will do is like I will open the solutions as well. Okay, so that is available in one step back and then go to the solutions. You can find the same file with solutions. So let me minimize this screen so that we will have a larger view. So without any delay, at this point, you can pause the video and understand what we are planning to do, what the task has been given to us. So let's start. So to run this code, click on the cell and press Shift Enter. So building dynamic model, you have some new information about building a dynamic model. Go through this, and at any point you can pause the video or download the or clone the repository to access these files. You know these files. This file. So this is basically main function and the parse arguments. So you MNIST models training task. You can see this file here. MNIST models trainer. Here we have a task dot. Step 2 is completed. My bad, I'm in the wrong folder. So let me go back to the computer vision fund. Inside it, it is a labs. Inside this, we have MNIST models trainer. Now you can see the tasks. You can open the task and see the same code is available here. This code is copied from specific section. Here everything is taken important. Similarly, write files in the trainer, in the util, you'll have this kind of shift enter. You can see the util file of pipe is also got created. And you can see the same information over here. And the model. So in this model, here we are seeing some to-do code. So let's copy this from our solution system. So what I recommend is like I recommend you to pause the video, okay, pause the video or clone the repository and do your own research to learn. So my intention in this putting this video is to only to give a glimpse of how this will look in the Google Cloud and how this task will be executed. That is the only intention of this book. So other than that, no explanations on theoretical or technical concept about what is this flatten, what is this dense, what is this the equation redo and all. So that is not the intention of this uh, video. But I'm getting what is happening here. Basically, we are having a DNA and in DNA dropouts with the hidden layers and along with convolutional neural networks. This is the three sections. Okay, so all the build model training and evaluation is going to happen. Let me shift enter and see if there are any others. No? Yeah, model.py is got. This was written into model.py. Good. And you can pause the video and think, read about the local training. So let me play. Unfortunately, my bad. I could have cleared all the outputs. I forgot. It's fine. Let's restart this. So this is going to take some time. Okay. So this is going to take some time. So it's because it needs to download and train the efforts done. There are a few warnings. Yeah, it's fine. So this is fast. Building a model for DNN. This is a building a model for linear. The second set is to build the model for DNN. Third, two, third one is building a model for DNN dropout. And this is for building a model for CNN. At any point, you can pause the video and go to this loss, accuracy, loss, value accuracy, and value loss. So you'll get some gist of what is that. There are some errors, I guess. Not it, my bad. That should be the talk. So ran right threads in 120 seconds, and the status is okay. Fine. Let's move on to this next step. Enter current time. We got the current time, and now we are going for the training model trainer task. Enter for a total 5 epochs. Steps per epoch is going to be 50, and the job directory and the trainer task. And note that this code is executing in local. Some error is occurred here. How do we fix this? But what I will try to do is, let me clear all outputs. First step, clear, restart the kernel. So the kernel will be fresh. You save the file I'll check for any to do here because by that way, local training is good. This is where we got the error. Training. Okay. We don't see anything. Okay. Let's JSON data to the code. Let's get into the solution. From the solution, we will just copy that line. Okay, this one I need to manually look into this. So I hope this is good. So let's start from the beginning. Was overwriting is done. Overwriting in list is done. Overwriting in model is also done. So testing this. So in the meantime, I'll move to the solutions. From here, now you can see where we got the issue. Here we got so many issues. While Python 3 model trainer task is executed, we received any errors, but here we have some profiling issues where we can consider this as warnings, but we got the errors. That is the reason we are doing it again. So let's, by in the meantime, it completes. Let's continue with the solutions and see what the next steps is given. So next, what we are planning is like training on the cloud. As even given some information here. And once training on the cloud, we are deploying the cloud. So again, we are seeing some warnings during the air deployment as well. Correct time and date. Submitting the following job. View the status. So let's do this once we are at this point. And continuing with the bash, going the job directory region and job name. And all other custom job is getting created. We have created the custom job and the save models, deploying, predicting with. So deployment happens at this length of code, and we will use this endpoint at the end. Point resource name. Here it is. Point resource name is provided here. Resource name will be something like this. That it will take some time for us to complete at this place. To this request and predict the test.json. So let's see our lab. Okay, lab executed. This step we are good. This is the place where we got the issue. So it was an error. When if it is a warning, then we might have continued it. This was an error. So no point in continuing if we hit an error. So until we solve it. In the meantime, if you see the lab, This is definitely an error because train and evaluate saving model didn't work. So definitely this is not a good sign for us. So the value error save format argument deprecated in Keras. So please remove this argument. Pass the file with either .keras or .hp extension. So we can say that this is something old. So it is available in task.py, py showing error when evaluate. So this will take a long time to debug. So at this point, anyway, we have seen the solutions. This shows how it will be executed. We'll report this to Google Cloud and see what. In the meantime, let's try to check the progress. Until we will not be able to finish this, what we'll do is like, let's try to continue this, even we see an error. Okay, okay. So setup is done. See, and I should not found. So there is no trainer at all. Okay, state error. Of course, there will be an error because there is no file what we want. That didn't happen. This file didn't start at all. Why this says the region is valid? What was the region we gave? Oh, specify the default region of your LAN. This would be an issue. Let's say what they have told. So default region is, this video is taking longer than what I expected. Yes, Europe West one. It is, yeah. As usual, what I will do is like I will let the kernel, else I will go to create it, get all outputs. It's the media. What I'll do is like I will restart the kernel. That's better. Get it. Get all outputs. Okay. I'm just looking into the kernels. So I'm not repeating everything what I've said. I'm just executing everything. Let's see how this behaves. Basically, we should have get an error at this point itself. Okay, my gut feeling is that this has nothing to do with the region, but we'll see how this responds. Building model for CNN. Okay, DNN drop out is done. DNN is completed. DNN is out. Let's wait for this to get completed. We should have to see all tests are completed and okay. I'm curious to know which configuration I have selected in the lab workbench. 2.17. That is enterprise. Maybe this is too much of the code or the latest version, which was the code was not updated, but you can see here in our task, they asked us to select 2.6, but unfortunately we don't have 2.6 exactly. Yeah, that could be the reason. Let's see. This is where we will be able to see the error. If there is an error, no, this is not going to work. Okay. What I will do is let me close. Let me quickly stop this bench. Please create a new bench. Create a new bench and say lab workbench to 11. That is 2.11. In short, I have given this to 11. I will select, I mean, not to 11. Let me create. So this will take another 2 minutes to get created. And I'm not sure whether this will allow to create first thing because I already have one stopping. So let me delete this as well. Let's take again. This delete, get new. We have 211. Repeat as is. I think lab 211 is not having resources. What I will try to do is like I will select lab 22 because you see the error Debian 5310 was not found. Lab 214. Let's see what to create. Let's go this will allow to create the lab itself. So let's try this as a last option. So lab 214. I'm not sure whether this is going to work or not. If it's not working, then I will update the Google Cloud support team for this issue. As you might have known that this is the lab is a kind of old because the code is written in 2.6, I guess, 2.7, 2.6 TensorFlow. So, but they are asking us to run it in 2.11 million. But 2.11 TensorFlow is having an issue with Python 3.0. That is the error you might have seen from minutes ago. Open Jupyter Lab. Yes, it's got open. Let's quickly fast without any delay. Let's quickly try to execute the script. First, we need to do I'm waiting to get completed. So this done with this. So the training data, I'm quickly navigating to this location. The courses, machine learning, with two, computer vision one, labs, labs we don't have. Going back, labs using rebuild. Okay, this for interest of time, I will open the solutions as well. Back to the labs, getting inside the next with the code region is going to be display the default region of the lab. Europe West one will be the default region. Shift enter, done. Task is done. We are in the DNL layer. Let me copy paste from this solutions, creating the same steps. Yes. the model is written. Let's test. Going to take some time. Building the model for linear. Again, this is in 2.14 version. I'm not sure how it's going to work. Let's try. Now the DNN drop code is having its box is running, building a model for CNN. So let's wait for this to complete. I'm just waiting the previous step to get completed. And wait us in 120 seconds. Good. Well, we got the error as well. In 2.11, let's see how this error pops up in this. In 2.17, we got the error. Let's see this in 2.1. Looks like this fixed. Okay, let's write this in the training on the more cloud. Setup is done. I'm not wrong. Why? Following is to standard time of standard time should have one review. Current time it's custom job successful. So looking good. Save. Yeah. Just checking what is this. It's a function. Okay. Let me try to check whether the model is deployed successfully. Training customers. Euro, Euro first one. Yeah, we have this pending job. Right at this pending. Let's see. Training is in progress. We need to wait. That is the reason we are getting this. Wait for the job to finish. Okay, there are no errors. So let's wait. Hmm. So we need to wait for this job to get finished. So let's wait. I think there are no errors, so we need to wait for this. Let's try this command terminal. Hmm. Okay. Then we are able to see some information of the job descriptions. Also, it's doing the logs with the command. Let's try this. Job state is pending in the previous. You can see. So use the point. It's fine. Basically, training will take about few minutes, few hours. So let's wait for the status to change to complete or active. So now you can see the status has completed, and I took about 5 minutes to complete, but overall, let me show you one thing. Now you can check the time it got created and finishing is about almost 15 to 20 minutes, but it overall says 5 minutes only because this considers only the training job. Okay. Okay, now let's get into this lab. Now here let's try to run this code. Yeah, now we have all the required files. Now deploy and predict the model. Make note of for further use. Once you do, okay, now you see all you need to do is upload the created model artifact and cloud storage as a model. Create a new endpoint and deploy it to the new. It take 15 to 20 minutes to complete. Please take note of endpoint resource name for factor. Okay, so let me execute this script. Don't say need to do it here. Let's go. Okay, waiting for the operation. Model name, resource name is depicted. Waiting for the operation. So basically, what it is doing is custom jobs, models, model registry, You can see the model name just got created just a few seconds ago. Hmm. And it will take 15 to 20 minutes to deploy. Let's get into this. Okay. It is going to take some time. So I will pause the video and in 15 to 20 minutes, I'll wait for this to complete. And what we are expecting here is we need to get the endpoint source name for public. We will wait for that to be deployed. Let's cross check on how much time we left. We left only 20 minutes. It is 20 minutes. I don't think we'll be able to complete this. Uh, let's see if we are able. No, I don't think we'll be able to complete this because the deployment with predict model in Jupyter Notebook and wait till it complete. So it's a neck of the moment. We'll try. So let me resume this. Okay. So if you see this operation is not yet completed. Okay, so this is going to take some time. And in the meantime, uh, my time is also very limited. So we have less than 9 minutes. So what I did or what I trick here is like for this step, I copied the model resource name and also there is one to do for JSON data here. Okay, what I did is like I just copied the JSON data with this and I pasted over here and endpoint resource name I pasted over here, which is copied from the above. If I let it run the code, so the deployment is still happening. So which will take another 10 minutes or more than 15 minutes to complete. And before that, I executed the rest of the code. You can see the star because this is still not executed. But to trick this to get it to the 100%, I did this. Basically, what will happen is I will tell you the solutions as well. So once this code is deployed successfully, now we will use the JSON data for the predictions. So this is the uh, request we will pass, and this is going to show us our image reshape, the JSON, test JSON, and once we send the prediction service, the output will have one in the index of corresponding digit is not predicted. So this concludes our uh, lab. So at this point, what we will do is like I will go with the timer. So I will wait till the last minute if successfully completed. We will use our to-dos and see how this works. In the meantime, we can check this model and you can see the model. We can evaluate. We are deploying the model. It is taking some time to deploy. Yep. You can see the status as well. So let's see, we have less than 2 minutes, but still this resource is not ending. But as I mentioned earlier, that trick worked for to get the 100 to 100. But I'm just curious. Waiting. And this has showing that's done. Deploy the model to the endpoint. Else is not ready to take it. It's still stuck here, but I guess he's still. I can see the ideal state. I don't know what to do at this point. So let's go here. We have less than 1 minute. Automatically, everything will get falling down if we lose the access. It looks ready. Deployment version is ready. Deploy is also active. Good, but still we are seeing this as a start. Okay, this is good. At dot JSON, let me do this as well. Good. Prediction. Okay, this is also looking good. So we successfully completed with less than 5 seconds. This is the best we can do. Okay, this concludes our session. So let me end the lab as well.